Okay. Today we're gonna go over the trade I took today that lost me just about $1,000 on Nasdaq. So today is April 29th. On a Tuesday. Forex Factory, you go over here, see news for the day. Joel's job openings, 10 o'clock. This is how market looked on open. Don't mind these markings. On the 1 hour, it's kind of hard to tell exactly what our draw is. We tapped into this fair value up here. We had also a tap on the bottom here. Really what I was waiting for was news to come out as well as a clear direction as to where market wanted to go. So we're gonna just play through this and kind of just see what I was seeing as market was opening up and everything was playing out. Again, another tap into the 1 hour. I ultimately wanted longs once I saw market open up, but like I said, 10 o'clock, red folder, big news. I was waiting for that to print out. So we're going to news coming out now. Still don't get a close over the 1 hour. After 5 minutes of that, we get somewhat of a print over it. Kind of gives you a good sign that we're going to take out these recent highs over here. So that's kind of what I was looking for ultimately. I kind of skipped through these candles some more, get some retraces, some more printing upwards. We create this 5 minute fair value gap here, kind of with the 1 hour now. Create this 5 minute fair value gap. It kind of gives us even more confidence as to us taking these highs. Now this is all kind of what I'm looking at is just an entry to these highs. Still sitting on the charts. This is the market of when I took my trade, but we're gonna play through these 1 minute candles and see where price goes now. So the mistake I made here was waiting a little bit too long. This was really good confirmation as to where market wanted to go. A full candle print after the market kind of failed to print downwards. So we're still in a bullish movement. Still looking to follow that movement. Still looking to take highs with that movement. That being said, this candle print kind of tells you everything you want to know as to where market wants to go. So if we were to take a trade of market order on this print and target either these highs or even highs up here, that would play. That would play. So let me mark that out again. Stops maybe somewhere around here, 1.65, 114 ticks. That'd be a good entry, right? I didn't take that. This kind of just a learning lesson. That's kind of why I'm making this video for you guys to learn with me, for me to be honest about myself about the trades that I take. So today was a bit of a miss. So I saw that print. I'm like, right, even more confirmation. We want to take these highs, even though that should have been my entry. This was more of a waiting too long to look for somewhat of a better entry, even though that was already a good entry. So we keep playing these candles out and seeing where I took my trade. So here we have one down print candle, and then some decent confirmation as to, again, wanting to take these highs, right? This was enough for me to take my entry. And I say this because, again, one bearish candle prints and we print above it. What I don't like now that I'm looking at this is how we're wicking out here. Also, not to mention, this is already 11 o'clock. So fairly past a range of good volatility. So we're not going to really see a crazy breakout like we were seeing earlier in the day. So I enter over here on this candle print. And what do we see? Just about instant liquidation. You know, it happens, right? This isn't the best entry. This is something you kind of think about and learn from, right? So from here on out, it's more about finding good entries based on what the market is telling you. And at this point, later in the day, it was telling you that it wasn't going to really reach these highs. I wasn't as guaranteed as it would have been if this was, a little bit after market open, right? Um, so took this trade, instant liquidation, kind of see where market plays out now. At this point, I just left my computer, what I'm really trying to focus on is psychology, and one of those things is overtrading or revenge trading. And that at this point, I told myself, close your positions, you're done, you're out, you lost, right? And that's kind of one of those things that you have to kind of learn while you're trading. If we play this out any further, I don't think we even reach these highs actually, right? So going forward, I usually never really trade past 10:30 anyway, just because of the volatility range. Not that it's a bad thing to trade at 11 o'clock. You always see some pretty decent trades that play out at 11 o'clock. But again, miss the actual movement, right? We weren't really looking to reach these highs, or at least it wasn't as probable as it was to retrace to the more recent highs on the 15 minute. And that's kind of, where I went wrong for the most part. Looking forward, it's mostly just looking at the context of the market, and that being this solid candle print here at 10:54 was more than enough confirmation for me to take a long earlier on rather than wait for something else to happen. That's kind of what led to me losing this trade. So yeah, that's just about it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.